Hello. How's it going?
100 huge months.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago.
Flynn,
Attacked and
thank you
captured
for
by
100
next-generation
months. Very much
special
appreciated.
forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss. And they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
I thought it might be interesting to take a look at twin snakes here. It ain't, no. Well, that's why I didn't title the stream as such.
You're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstead, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability
It does
to
sound
make a nuclear
clippy.
strike and stop them if they do.
It might be something wrong with my setup.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then
But it's definitely, it's happening before
SDV.
capture. I don't know why. Oh, actually, maybe I do know why. Because some of these profiles, they have the audio blown out, and I don't know why.
After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit.
Does that
The
sound
one
better?
I was the commander of.
so they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this
I forgot about
activity. Psycho Mantis with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
It's wild how different this is.
Snake.
Yeah, he said it differently, so it didn't rhyme anymore, which really ruins the vibe, I think.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op.
There's
Don't
something
expect any
wrong.
official support.
On my CRT. It looks like there's no blue, but it's coming through, so it's definitely coming out of the GameCube. Need something that's not trying to be as green as possible. And I think that's everything in these menus. The briefing is different on this, which is fun.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
Snake. Straight to the point as always.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
Yeah, maybe it has a test pattern. So you guys are getting orange. I'm getting, like, pink on the CRT. Why is that? No, I don't want... just get the... I just want out of this. Let me out. Okay. Options. That line is green on the CRT and blue for you guys, but this is not a test pattern. Also not a test pattern. Hello, Crevon. Just gonna skip. Oh my god.
This is Snake. Colonel.
It's surprising how little this helps me. It's such a uniform, yeah. Well, the thing is, oh, you mean on the CRT, probably, yeah. Yeah, see, this should be a sort of orangey view. It always makes me scared that the CRT is going bad. My nightmare.
Huh? Is there somebody there?
It's crazy how different this is. The little picture-in-picture, because they notice the footprints, is really great. How do I shoot?
Huh? Who's there? Who's that?
Oh, I just let go.
I need help.
I've blown it, though. No. No. I'm not used to the controls now. I'm used to... I'm used to PS1 at this point. It's hard not to love this. I understand it's very different, and I'm glad I'm playing through the original. But it rocks that this exists, you know? I'm super glad that it exists. Pretty solid. That elevator gonna come down sometime? Oh, it was waiting for the alert to end. Yeah. On my CRT, everything looks like the Matrix right now. That's pretty badass. It looks so much brighter outside in this version of the game. One thing that's kind of surprising is that they didn't do the 3D codec portraits. They kept the original two-dimensional
How's that sinking
artwork.
suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's
But they
a little
did
hard
kind of
to
make it
move.
look weird.
Bear with it.
It doesn't
It's
look as
designed
good
to
as it did
prevent
on
hypothermia.
PS1, which is
This is
bizarre.
Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention.
It is also still so crazy to me that this is just one generation up. And we go from, like,
Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
people only have faces because the texture has some, like, shadows where the eyes should be and the mouth and stuff, to fully realized facial features,
There are only 8.
everything looking really great.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not getting blue at all. If I do blue only on the CRT,
The DARPA chief was
it's black
injected
and
with
white.
the same GPS
So I'm only
transmitting
getting
nanomachines as you.
red, green, and
He should appear
Luma.
on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
So why is that happening?
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to
I
use
wonder
it.
if I have a cable going
Yes,
bad.
it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
He doesn't run over to look at the other vent. Very minor, interesting difference. All right, just a sec. I'm going to see if I can figure out why I don't have blue on my CRT anymore. But I wasn't having this problem with PS1, so it's specific to the GameCube. But it's only happening to the CRT. So let's see. This should be... Yes. Okay. I just pulled red to make sure that it was... Huh. So on this cable, I'm just not getting blue. But why? That is really quite strange. Can't see why that would be. Oh, let's see. Right. I was... yep. There we go. So I have an intermediary BNC switcher, and there is a like RCA adapter based cable involved there, and that was the weak link. Fixed. Hey Dave, what's up? Yep, this is Silksong. Snake is actually a bug. What the?
Who is that?
Aw.
Enemy sighted.
Problem solved.
Who's that? It's the enemy. I need him.
What the hell? Where'd they come from? Wow. Stop shooting under here. What the hell? What is happening with my controls? The stick was just like jumping all over. It was strange. Holy shit. I don't know how that misses. I don't know how that misses twice. Thrice? What the? I don't want, no, I don't want this. I don't want the scope. Let me out of the scope. You know what? Maybe this game has more problems than I remember it having. Maybe I've been giving it too much credit. Oh, hello. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just not used to the controls and the quirks of how of how Twin Snakes works. They changed the light pattern here, which is weird.
They all have feet.
Yeah, they all have feet. Food, thank you for 97 months. What the? What the? How does he know? Yeah, there's so many, like, obviously big changes right out of the gate with this game. It's crazy. And giving you the M9 early on is a massive change. Because that is just so super powerful. What's this?
Were all the Soakum pistols unloaded?
Yeah, but there was a little problem.
What is it?
The security on the door was broken.
So the door is still open? Second floor where?
The east side room.
We better fix it before the boss finds out.
Yeah, but that's nothing. They spotted an intruder outside.
Really? Maybe we'll finally get to see some action.
Yeah, but we better do something about that door.
Let's put in an order to have it repaired.
It's a interesting little addition. I don't remember that from the first one.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out.
I think the rats just teleport. Or at least in this one they do. Holy shit, your breath is so short in this. What the hell? I was drowning there. Oops. Wow. Okay. They're pretty sensitive.
Huh? Who's there?
Nobody.
Who's that? It's the enemy.
Oh, they came from up top.
Encountered the enemy.
I'm gonna die. Oh, that guy died. He fell over the edge and died. Amazing. I do love that you get so much detail. It's really nice. A lot of stuff seems to have been like either carried over from or copied directly from Metal Gear Solid 2. I bet you the bottles and the melons have the physics as well from MGS2. Maybe. Yep. Neat. God, I remember messing around with that a lot in MGS2. That sort of lounge with the bar. Oh my gosh, wow, it's coming all the way up here. Whoops. Everything's fine. Yeah, there's some stuff that's a little bit weird with this. And I guess I just had no idea how different it is. Which is to say, massively. Hugely, massively, insanely different. Oh, dude, I don't know what is up with this controller. Okay, like, I'm holding down. I let go. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I wonder if I need a firmware update or something. This is the Retro Fighters Battler. And even just gently touching the analog stick, it wants to go up, 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 up. If I do it down and just let it go, I don't know. Like, it's certainly a lot more than just bounce back. Now it seems to have stopped. Maybe it was something, maybe I just needed to give it a little, you know, a little bit of this business.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief.
Um,
The green dot.
No, it
Hurry,
shouldn't be,
rescue
Doug.
him.
There's none others on, I don't think. Well, I guess there's my PC wireless controller, but I don't know, maybe? The PS1 is off, yeah.
Snake, if you want to go up or down...
Huh. The instant I was over top of this vent, it took over.
Kind of damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
Yeah, it seemed like a ghost input. It was really strange. They did manage to fix the toilets in this one. They are much more reasonably sized. Boy, oh boy. Oh, we're just crawling around in the vents above the prison section. My controller, I use a third-party controller by Retro Fighters called the Battler. It's their wireless GameCube controller. When I would let go of the analog stick, it would do just a lot of up. Just kind of constant up. Sort of beyond what you would expect from Dead Zone.
A woman? Not him.
Really seems like she would have seen him. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Twin Snakes is worth it for seeing a lot of this stuff in high fidelity. Particularly the character acting and interactions.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
The lip syncing's not great, but
Metal Gear.
it's better than
Can't be.
the nodding heads.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
Look at it.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past.
Rex is the best.
So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Rex is my favorite.
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
Is this number
On the
2?
contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves.
This is Metal Gear Solid 1,
We were going to use this exercise as raw data,
but
and then proceed to
the
mass production.
Twin Snakes remake on GameCube. I was just poking around at it because I hadn't played it in a while,
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
and
Revolution?
this is more of a check-in night. I'm not really seriously playing. I figured we could
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
cast our eyeballs at this for a little bit before I pop off.
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
See, I feel like a lot of this stuff is kind of fun because there's like little jokes
I
almost.
thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
Yeah, it was Hunter 2.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
I love
Somewhere
watching
in
this.
the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into
Second
an
floor
area that has a lot
basement.
of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Huh? What's that? Hey, what happened?
Me when my tummy hurts. I like how Snake made no attempt whatsoever to do anything about that. Apparently, he's a good warrior, but not a good medic. No first aid training.
Dead.
Y'all ever take a pulse with the top of your middle and index finger through a glove?
Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I
All right, we don't need to
don't
see all
know.
this.
It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack?
It's actually a pulse-taking glove. That's what's special about it. Yeah, definitely there is. I can't help but find them both charming.
Don't move.
For me, this is the one I know.
Chief, you bastard.
Because I never played the PS1 version.
Liquid? No, you're not.
So this is what I'm used to.
Don't move.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
That's a little different.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
See, I think these additions are pretty fun.
Open that door. You got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
I'm doing great. I feel good. I do not have rations.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Whoa. I need a ration. I'm bleeding out. What the? Oh, whoops. What the? Oh no. Oh, this. Oops, sorry. No! It went out the door. I can't get it.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah. You see, there are some... What's funny is that her butt cheeks are less emphasized there than on the PS1. Because on the PS1, there was like a special dedicated texture that was like... curvature of the ass. Oh, yeah, the controls feel very different for sure.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like some of this stuff absolutely benefits from the increased fidelity, like being able to
Naomi,
just have a bit
I just
more
had some kind of
acting
hallucination.
and emotional impact and such, I think it's not bad. Rip that ration. It was right there. Now it's gone, and now we're just gonna bleed to death. If it were in here, it would still be here, but it was out in the hallway where everything got deleted. So now I'm just gonna die. Yeah, it is fun, and I'm not saying I prefer it. I just like it. I think it's nice in some ways. Well, grenades are nice and all, but I'm gonna die, folks. Ration? Nope. Maybe you can't bleed entirely out. Yeah, I've stopped. Have I stopped? No. Oh yeah, they did this weird thing where it's like up and down, which is not bad necessarily. They also fixed the keycard thing where you don't, I don't think you have to, I didn't have to equip for all that. And yet the door worked for me, so. It is, yeah. Exactly, Doug. Wait, wait. Very funny. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think a lot of games that struggled gameplay-wise were unfortunately unpopular, and therefore, you know, even if they had good stories, they don't get attention because
He's alive.
they weren't, you know, big enough sellers or whatever.
You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No! Don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
Uh-huh.
Ocelot.
Yup.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army.
They added a little bit here,
6 bullets.
I think. No?
More than enough to kill anything that moves.
No, Fox. Well, yes and no.
Now I'll show you why they call me
Ocelot knows Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 3. That's where they meet. Snake is not Big Boss. Snake is... Spoilers. Well, if I wanted to do this fight for real, I should have gone back and got more C4.
Draw.
And also rations.
Snake, answer me! Snake!
But yeah, so there's Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2. All 4 of those games have this Solid Snake. Although Solid Snake is not really the protagonist of Metal Gear Solid 2. And then Metal Gear Solid 3, the main character is Naked Snake, also known as, eventually, Big Boss. And then Solid Snake returns in Metal Gear Solid 4, and then that's his last game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is the first game chronologically. Yeah, 3 is Snake Eater. So then following Snake Eater would be... I just did this the other day as well, but it's fine. Chronologically, it goes Metal Gear Solid 3, Portable Ops. Is there a Portable Ops 2? I always forget if there's a second one. I don't know why. Peace Walker. Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, then Metal Gear Solid 4. That's the entire chronology. And then there's Metal Gear Acid and Metal Gear Acid 2, but I don't think that those are canon with anything. It's like an alternate universe.
Demands are not met within 24 hours. They'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Oh, and there's also Metal Gear Revengeance, which I don't know if that would be like after Metal Gear Solid 4.
You will have 2 mission objectives.
I've never played Revengeance.
First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not
I have a collector's edition thing of Revengeance that is this, like, it's one of those, like, you touch the glass and you get the electrical, you know, the lightning goes to your fingers or whatever, but it's Raiden's sword. But that thing is such a nightmare. Like, even if you take that thing out of the box, that thing is just a static... It just shocks you constantly. It's not even plugged in. It's just a nightmare thing. I don't even like I have the box. It's on the shelf behind me. I don't even touch the box. I'm so scared of that thing.
Dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
I haven't even played the game.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound.
We do need to do it at some point because that whole game is a meme, as I understand it.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, Master of Disguise, Vulcan Raven.
But yeah, I do.
Shaman.
For me, the real
Ocelot,
sort of golden era
specialist
of
in
Metal Gear
interrogation and a
is
formidable gunfighter.
Metal Gear Solid
And finally, in
through
charge of
basically
them,
Peace Walker for me.
Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake.
I love that original gameplay style. But now I haven't really played 4 either, so I don't really know. It's not just the gameplay style, but also the aesthetics. Particularly the aesthetics of 1 and 2, I love so much. There's something about it that's just so perfect to me. The music and the looks and everything. That's not to say I don't love 3. 3 is fantastic. 3 honestly is really a masterpiece.
Weapons disposal facility covers the whole island.
But I aesthetically appreciate 1 and 2 more.
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
But yeah, I just wanted to mess around with this a little bit. But that is going to do it. Sorry for the late stream, folks, but thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a beautiful night.
My camel came full.